Hello, this is Beastly Eel, and on this video, we're going to be talking about a storyline in Star Wars that needs to be explored much further. It's one of us. It's a story that was introduced in the sequel trilogy, and I know I've not said many nice things about the sequel trilogy in my past videos, but there was one story that they brought up that I definitely would love for them to go into more detail on. Um, So specifically, it was the idea of Leia being trained as a Jedi and being able to, she has a lightsaber and everything else. But very specifically, Luke training Leia. That would just be something I definitely want to see um, have a further um, further understanding of. Because it was just briefly talked about in the movie, and it was kind of like a throwaway thing to kind of make it so Leia would just, oh no, she used the Force to save herself from being in the vacuum of space. Oh, she used her Force energy to bring her son back to life. Um, yeah, I felt like it was a cop out in the sense of like how they did it. Um, but because they brought it up, it'd be amazing to see a even if it's an animated series of watching Luke try to train Leia. I feel like it would be definitely intense. Also, Luke realizing that there was the potential of Leia being stronger than him, and I know it's been hinted at many of times, um, but the fact that actually seeing it, seeing the fact that she could potentially have been stronger than him if she continued to train, and also really trying to understand in more detail on why she gave it up, because that's always been something that's bothered me. Um, because she kind of gave it up. And I understand that the whole idea was she was worried about her son, blah, 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 blah. But her son didn't exist yet. And I'm just not, I just don't see it. I don't understand it. And I know what they did with the prequel trilogy was adding the Clone Wars, which helped make Anakin a palatable character. It helped give Darth Maul a huge story arc, so we can understand him better, um, and how he kind of became, you know, a Sith Lord at one point, just being a powerful Force user in general. Where he came from and everything else. It gave backstories and understanding to characters that either weren't known all that well, or people did not like them in the movies. So, because of that, they should do the same thing with the sequel trilogy. Specifically, and then, like I said, this is the big one, is Leia being trained by Luke. Just seeing the dynamic between them, seeing her powers grow, seeing her being one with the Force, and then also seeing her story arc, seeing her go from like the damsel in distress to being a powerful Force user. It's just an excellent idea, and it's definitely something I would watch. I would imagine many people would want to watch, especially um, just females in general, just wanting to see a strong female character. But also, we want to know more details of why. Why did she give it up? Why did she give up all that power? What was the real reason behind it? Let's go into detail. Let's kind of explore it more. And then what happened after, Luke's exile. Um, all that stuff. I want to see it all. Him trying to build up the universe again. We might potentially see it in The Mandalorian, now that I just thought about it, because Luke has taken Gordo to train with him. So there's the potential that he's either already trained Leia or he's going to train Leia, somewhere in the middle. Which would be awesome if we got to see her be much more of a Force user in The Mandalorian. There's also the potential. Oh no, there's not the potential of seeing her in Ahsoka Tano, because Ahsoka Tano would be. No, there is the potential because she would be. No, that's not true. So there's the potential of seeing her in Ahsoka Tano's show as well, if they keep her timeline kind of with the Mandalorian. So there's definitely potential of it happening. I'd be very curious to see how it goes. Um, just to see those two characters kind of grow further and see them more in adulthood instead of that childlike state. So yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think Disney should actually put this into their and make this into a story, whether it be a movie, animated series, or a live action series? Personally, I don't care. As long as the story is done and done well, I'd be glad to watch it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Um, as always, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Um, other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a good night.